जय नित्यानंद
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद।
जय
जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद। जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद। Reading from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Oh, I'm just opening Chaitanya Charitamrita. Antya Leela, chapter 1, Sri Rupa Goswami's second meeting with the Lord. Text number 22. Okay. कुकुर रहिला शिवानंद दुखी होइला।
दुखी होइला
10 पान कड़ी दिया कुकुरे पार कैला। Shivanand Sen, unhappy that the dog had to stay behind, paid the boatman 10 pana of the conch shells to take the dog across the river. Purport: one pana is 80 kadis or small conch shells. Formerly, even 50 or 60 years ago, there was no paper currency in India. Coins were generally made not of base metal but of gold, silver, and copper. In other words, the medium exchange was really something valuable. 4 pieces of kadi made one ganda, and 20 such gandas equaled one pana. This kadi was also used as medium exchange. Therefore, Shivananda Sen paid for the dog with Dashapana, or 80 times 10 pieces of kadi. In those days, one paisa was also subdivided into small conch shells. But at present moment, the prices for commodities have gone so high that there's nothing one can get in exchange for only one paisa. With one paisa in those days, however, one could purchase sufficient vegetable to provide for whole family. Even 30 years ago, vegetables were occasionally so inexpensive that one paisa's worth would provide for the entire family for a day. धूमज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानाञ्जन शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं तदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातां सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च नमः ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण कृष्णाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निधि नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरक्षे नमः हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्ते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नीलाचल निवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita Antilila, chapter 1, there is a beautiful discussion, beautiful description of how Shivananda Sen cared for a dog and how that dog was finally liberated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So I was just thinking that Vaishnavas are so kind and compassionate. They are even merciful to dog also, and they take care of dog also. Shivananda Sen was able to take care of dog so nicely, and he was able to deliver dog. So I was thinking, we as practicing devotees, if not dog, at least we have to take care of devotees the way Shivananda Prabhu is taking care. So it's a great inspiration how one can take care of devotees so nicely. Shivananda Sen was able to see dog as a devotee and he took care of dog so nicely. So we'll read from Chaitanya Chandra this nice episode, and there are many wonderful things to learn from there. So here we see Vrindavan Haitya Prabhu Nilachala Aila Swarup Gosai Gaude Varta Pathaila. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu returned to Jagannath Puri from Vrindavan, Swarup Damodar Goswami immediately sent news to Lord's arrival to the devotees in Bengal. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Vrindavan, devotees feeling separation. And when news came that Lord has returned from Vrindavan, all Bengal devotees so happy they wanted to go to meet Lord Chaitanya. And whenever devotees from Bengal is to go to Lord Chaitanya, so everybody is to go to Shivanand Sen's home. And Shivanand Sen, he was the Yatra manager. He would arrange for everybody's travel, prasad, and all this thing. Shivananda kare sabar khati samadhana sabare palana kare diya vasasthana. Shivan Sen arranged for the journey. He maintained everyone and provided residential quarters because it would take 1 month for devotees to go from Navadip to Jagannath Puri. 1 month going, then 4 months staying there in Chaturmas, and then after that again 1 month traveling. So devotees in Navadip, they were 6 months yatra and 6 months at home. And in 6 months yatra, 2 months traveling and 4 months with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri. Can you imagine? 6 months on yatra, was like cool. They were dependent on natural facilities. They used to do agriculture and depend on things. They can go for yatra also. But we see go for uh, and later on we see IT revolution came, and now people have to work for 10-15 hours a day, and that also night outs and so many different shifts. So we see more we are going away from nature, more we are going away from Krishna, God, more our lives are becoming difficult, complicated. In Vedic life, maintenance was very easy. Things were very cheap. Now things have become very costly and maintenance has become very difficult. So Shivanand Sen used to arrange for yatra, all devotees prasad, accommodation. Eka kukur chale Shivananda Sane Baksha diya laya chale kariya palane. While going to Jagannath Puri, Shivanand Sen allowed a dog to go with him. He supplied it food to eat and maintain it. So many devotees every year used to go with Shivananda, but one this particular year, one dog also accompanied. It seemed that it was a street dog, it was not somebody's dog. But since that dog was following, then Shivananda Sen started taking care of dog. He also, like he was arranging prasadam for all devotees, he started arranging prasadam for dog also. एक दिन एक स्थाने नदी पारे हईता उदीय नाविक पुर ना छाड़िया नौकाते. One day when they needed to cross a river, an Odishan boatman would not allow the dog to get into the boat. So in Bengal he traveled, but then when crossed the borders and then to cross the border and go to Odisha, they had to use boat. But Odishan boatmen, he said, okay, only men allowed, dogs not allowed. In Vedic life, people respect dogs, but they don't allow dog in the house and other important places. So boatman was thinking, "Arey, this dog will not be appropriate travel on the boat," so he did not allow. So then this is Shivanand Sen. What did he do? Kukur rahila Shivananda dukya haila das pan kadi diya pure par kaila. So then Shivanand was very unhappy that dog had to stay back. So he paid extra money to the boatman so that dog can also come with them and cross the river. एक दिन शिवानंदे घटिया ले राखिला कुकुरा के बात दिया सेवक पसारिला. One day while Shivananda was detained by a tollman, his servant forgot to give the dog its cooked rice. Every day, Shivananda had told to make a separate cooking arrangement for dog also. But one day, that servant forgot to make some prasad for dog. रात्रे आसी शिवानंद भोजनेर काले कुकुर पनाचे बात सेवक पुछिले. So then night when Shivananda returned and was taking his meal, he inquired from his servant whether the dog had taken his meal. And then कुकुर नाही पाय भात सुनी दुःख हैला कुकुर चाहिते दश मनुष्य पटाईला. When he learned that the dog had not been supplied food in his absence, he was very unhappy. He then immediately sent 10 men to find that dog. So we see that our Shivan Sen was so much concerned about dog. He was taking care of all devotees, their accommodation, their prasad, their transport, and all these things. And when this dog joined Yatra, he started taking care of dog also, everything, prasadam, accommodation, everything, you know. And one time when dog did not get prasad, he felt so sorry. And then he saw that there's no dog here. Maybe he thought that because dog was not given food, he left the association. Maybe he maybe wandered here, and then he sent 10 people to search the dog. Can you imagine? Sometimes we are in yatra, one devotee get lost, we become so concerned, and we may try to search for some time and we don't get, then we say, okay, maybe he will find out his own way, let's move ahead. But here we see that one dog was missing, and Shwan Sen was feeling, oh, maybe because we did not feed him prasad, so he's unhappy, he left. So he went to search that dog, and he sent 10 people. Can you imagine? Sending 10 people to search one dog. And that was a street dog. That was not like a domestic dog or pet dog or something. So if Vaishnav can take so much care for dog, how much care Shivanand Pandit must be taking care of, Shivanand Sen must be taking care of devotees. So we can get inspiration from Shivanand Sen how to take care of devotees so nicely and so personally. So we see Shivanand Sen every day you would ask about everybody, whether everybody is happy, whether they are having good prasad, proper stay, everything. And he's inquiring about dog also. And when he learned that dog did not get food, he became so disturbed. Chaya na paila kukur lokasabha aila duki hai Shivananda upasa kaila. When men returned without success, Shivananda Sen became so unhappy and fasted for the night. Can you imagine? When all these 10 people came back without success, they said we couldn't find dog. Shivan was so unhappy, he fasted. He thought maybe I have offended this Vaishnav dog. So he did not eat prasad. प्रभाते कुकुर छाई कहना न पाइला सकल वैष्णवेर मने चमत्कार हैला. In the morning they looked for dog, but it could not be found anywhere. All the Vaishnavas were astonished. Purport. Shivanand's attachment to the dog was a great boon for that animal. The dog appears to have been a street dog, since it naturally began to fall Shivan Sen while he was going to Jagannath Puri with his party. He accepted it into his party and maintained it the same way he was maintaining other devotees. It appears that although on one occasion the dog was not allowed aboard a boat, Shivanand did not leave the dog behind, but paid more money just to induce the boatman to take the dog across the river. Then, when the servant forgot to feed the dog and dog disappeared, Shivananda, being very anxious, sent 10 men to find him. When they could not find it, Shivananda observed a fast. Thus, it appears that somehow or other Shivananda had become attached to the dog. As will be evident from the following verses, the dog got the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and was immediately promoted to Vaikuntha to become an eternal devotee. Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur has therefore sung, Tumi to Thakur tomar kukur boliya jana ha more. He thus offers to become the dog of Vaishnava. There are many other instances in which the pet animal of Vaishnava was delivered back home back to Godhead. Such is the benefit of some or other becoming the favorite of Vaishnava. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has also sung, Kita janma hova yatha huva das bahirmukha brahma koyas. There is no harm in taking birth again and again. Our only desire should be to take birth under the care of Vaishnava. Fortunately, we had the opportunity to be born of a Vaishnava father who took care of us very nicely. He prayed to Srimati Radharani that in the future we would become a servant of the eternal consort of Sri Krishna. The somehow or other we are now engaged in that service. We may conclude that even a dogs we must take shelter. We may conclude that even as a dogs we must take shelter of a Vaishnava. The benefit will be the same as that which accrues to an advanced devotee under a Vaishnava's care. So we may be whatever we may be very fallen like a dog, but if we take care of Vaishnava, if we take shelter of Vaishnava, Vaishnava can deliver us. So Prabhupada is saying that Bhaktivinoda Thakur wants to become a dog of a Vaishnava. उत्कंठया चले सबे ऐला नीला चले पूर्ववत महाप्रभु मिलिल सकले. Thus, in great anxiety, they all walked to Jagannath Puri, where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met them as usual. Sabalaya Kaila Jagannath Darshan, Sabalaya Mahaprabhu Karena Bhojana. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went with them to see Lord in the temple, and on the day he also took lunch in the company of all those devotees. Purvavata Sabar Prabhu Pathaila Vasasthane Prabhu Thai Pratha Kale Aila Aradine. As previously, Lord provided them all with residential quarters, and the next morning all devotees came to see the Lord. Asiya dekila sabe seito kukura Prabhu pashe wasiyache ichu alpadure. When all devotees came to the place of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they saw the same dog sitting a little apart from the dog, little apart from the Lord. Prasada narikela shashya dena felana Ram Krishna Hari kaha bolena hasiya. Furthermore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was throwing remnants of green coconut pulp to the dog. Smiling in his own way, he was saying to the dog, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was saying to the dog, chant the holiness of Ram, Krishna and Hari. Sashya khaya kukura Krishna kahe bara bara dekhiye alokir mane paila chamatkar. Seeing the dog eating the green coconut pulp and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna again and again, all devotees present were very surprised. Shivananda kukura dekhi dandavata kaila dainya kari nija aprada shamaila. When he saw the dog sitting in that way and chanting the names of Krishna, Shivananda, because of his natural humility, immediately offered his obeisance to the dog just to counteract his offense to it. आरदीन केह तार देखा न पाइला सिद्ध देह पाए कुकुर वैकुंठे गेला. The next day, no one saw that dog, but for it had obtained its spiritual body and departed for Vaikuntha, the spiritual kingdom. Purport. This is the result of sadhu sangha, a consequent association with Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and promotion back home, back to Godhead. This result is possible even for a dog by mercy of Vaishnava. Therefore, everyone in human form life should be induced to associate with devotees. By rendering a little service, even by eating prasadam, what to speak of chanting and dancing, everyone can be promoted to Vaikuntha Loka. It is therefore requested that all our devotees in this ISKCON community become pure Vaishnavas, so that by their mercy, all the people of the world will be transferred to Vaikuntha Loka, even without their knowledge. Everyone should be given a chance to take prasadam and thus be induced to chant holy names Hare Krishna, and also dance in ecstasy. By these three processes, although performed without knowledge or education, even in an animal went back to Godhead. So here, this is so wonderful. Prabhupada is requesting all his devotees, all of his devotees should become pure devotees, so that they can deliver all people of this world. Like one pure devotee, Shivanand Sen, because he was affectionate to the dog, and he gave prasad to dog, and then by mercy of Shivanand Sen, dog got mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and by mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, dog was able to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And dog was able to go back home, back to God, to the spiritual world. So Vaishnava can deliver dog and send him to spiritual world. What to speak of sending human beings? So this is the mission of ISKCON. Make everyone pure duty so that whole world can be delivered. So that motivation why we should Krishna consciousness. One motivation is that okay, we will be purified and then we'll be free from suffering. So we should take the Krishna consciousness. Another motivation here Prabhupada is giving. He's saying you all should become advanced devotees, you all should become pure devotees so that whole world can be delivered. Purpose is to be instrument in hands of God, to be instrument in hands of Krishna, Guru, Prabhupada, Vaishnavas, instrument of their compassion. So the whole world is suffering terribly, and there's no hope. Only hope is actually this Hare Krishna movement. So somehow that if we can connect people, more and more people to this ISKCON, they will get opportunity to hear and chant. They will get opportunity to serve. They will get opportunity to take prasad. They will get opportunity to dance, kirtans, and just by doing that, Prabhupada is saying even an animal can be delivered. What to speak of human beings? So this chanting Hare Krishna, all these things are very, very powerful, and one cannot underestimate its potency. So we may not have great potency, we may not be very qualified, we may not be very expert, we may not be very poor, but if we can connect people to this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, give people Hare Krishna, this Hare Krishna Mantra is very powerful. That can transform people. If you give them prasadam, it's offered to Krishna. Prasadam is very powerful. Without their knowing, prasad will have effect on them. So if anybody hears or chants or take prasad, knowingly or unknowingly, knowing the potency of holy names or Krishna, still it will benefit. Like medicine, whether you know or not, if you take, it has effect on the body. Similarly, this Krishna consciousness, whether you know or not, if somebody takes to it, he will be transformed. So Prabhupada is inspiring everybody in this purport that we all should become pure devotees so that we can deliver a whole world. So it's not only that we go converted, but we have to help others go back home, back to God. So we say many people come to Krishna consciousness, but after time people leave. Why? Unless there are no some, unless there are some relationship with devotees, unless there is some reciprocal relationship, uh, it's very difficult to continue in Krishna consciousness. So therefore, suggestion, acharyas and all they give recommendation we should take shelter of a guru, develop relationship with the guru, and then under guidance continue devotional service. But sometimes people don't have access to guru, and then sometimes people may leave. So if they don't have access to guru, then one can have access to any Vaishnava. Even by association of Vaishnavas, one will get strength to practice and continue consciousness. So it's great responsibility on all of us that whoever have come in Krishna to take care of them. Not only we bring people in Krishna consciousness, which we should definitely do. But along with that, we have to make sure that no devotee leave Krishna consciousness. No devotee goes back to materialistic life. And to make people remain in Krishna consciousness, it's very important that we invest in devotees, we take care of devotees. Unless devotees are taken care and they feel care, it's difficult for people to continue practice of spiritual life day after day, month after month, year after year. So, as a practicing devotees, we should understand the need of caring for devotees, and we should try to care for devotees as instrument in the hands of Guru and Krishna. So, you see how living entities are being cared by Krishna. Krishna is Supreme Lord, but he takes care of all living entities. Similarly, on behalf of Krishna, on behalf of Guru Parampara, we can also try to assist Guru and Parampara and Krishna in taking care of living entities. We see Krishna so nicely takes care, and if you observe his qualities, uh, he is always in mood of servant. So, similarly, though he is Lord and Master, he gives up Lord and Master's mentality when he deals with devotees, and he deals as servant of devotees. Like we see Krishna is Supreme Lord, but he is becoming chariot driver for Arjuna. Krishna is Supreme Lord, but he is working hard to lift the shoes of Nanda Maharaj and bring shoes to Nanda Maharaj. So we see that Lord is always in humble mode of servant of servant. Similarly, if you want to take care of devotees, we have to cultivate this mood of servant of servant. We should not think, oh, I am such a great person. I am doing favor to this person, so he should follow me, and he should bend according to me. Then it will be very difficult to inspire and preach and uplift people. But we are in mood of servant because other person is my Prabhu. I am servant. Even the other person may be new person, but we should know this new person by giving prasad, by giving books, maybe by giving audio video lectures, like that. So how to take care of devotees? We should take care of devotees following the mood of Krishna. So Krishna is mood of servant. So as a devotee, facilitators, follow people, frontline people, we have to also be in mood of servant. First of all, we should understand the importance of sharing Krishna consciousness with others. So if you want to receive, we have to give. Whatever we give to others, we'll receive more. So if we give Krishna's mercy to others, we'll receive Krishna's mercy more. Sometimes people say, bro, how to practice Krishna consciousness in this world, and especially when we go out, there's so much Maya, and how to maintain one's Krishna consciousness, how to protect oneself from Maya. Actually, to protect oneself from Maya is very, very difficult because Maya is everywhere. So, one way of protecting from Maya is here light has gone, so it's dark. One way of protecting from Maya is to attack Maya, to do preaching. Preaching is the best defense. If you try to save oneself, uh, uh, Maya will push us, and make so many demands, will make our life difficult. So we have to learn to take give up Maya, take shelter of Krishna. So this more we preach, more we can protect ourselves. If we try to protect ourselves alone, it's very struggle. But if we try to help others free from Maya, then we get Krishna's help. We get Guru Parampara's help, and then becomes easy for us. So if we want to protect oneself, we have to preach. We have to share Krishna with others. Preaching and sharing Krishna consciousness one of the most important thing is actually caring for them. Yes, preaching is one aspect, giving class is one aspect, but when people come, you have to make sure that week after week, month after month, year after they stay in Krishna consciousness. And making people stay in Krishna are not easy. We have to really work hard to take care of them. Not only we take care of them, they should also feel that they are being taken care of, and they should feel homely. They should feel at home. So this is a very important thing. Here we see Shivan Sen is caring for dog. We can at least care for devotees. And then, like Shivan, by because of mercy, Shivan, the same dog was delivered. Similarly, if we pray for other people, atheistic people, materialistic people, hmm, all our near and dear ones who are not devotees, then by Krishna mercy, they can also become devotees and they can also be delivered. So we preach Krishna consciousness so that we can protect her from Maya. If we just try to protect from Maya, it's not possible. Attack is the best defense. So just to protect ourselves, we have to preach. And later on, one may, after one becomes advanced, one may preach out of compassion, out of love. But right now in condition state, we may not have that love, we may not have that compassion. But at least we should still preach as instrument in the hands of Guru and Krishna. And by preaching, we'll receive more mercy of Guru and Krishna. And more we receive mercy of Guru, Prabhupada, Krishna, and Vaishnavas, more we can advance in Krishna consciousness. So yes, we have to practice our Krishna, wonderful. That is important. We have to chant our Krishna, that is important. But along with that, we should also try to share Krishna consciousness with others. Whether we share to 1%, 2%, 5%, 50%, 100%, 5,000 people, whatever. According to different people have different capacity. As per our capacity, we should try to serve. Even if we are able to serve and inspire one devotee, that also great success. And that will also help us. So we have to take this seriously. Mahaprabhu started this mission to deliver everybody. And he wanted Amara Guru Hai Tare Desh. Lord Chaitanya wanted every devotee to be a guru and take care of people and make sure that people perfect their life and go back home back to Godhead. So we should also try to cultivate this mood, how to care for others, how to protect others in Krishna consciousness, how to serve others in Krishna consciousness. So we see Krishna, he always explains what is right, what is wrong. And Krishna also exemplifies through his actions. Like Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita, but again Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and demonstrated how to live Bhagavad Gita life. Similarly, we also, when we are taking care of devotee, we have to explain people why they need to do what they need to do. And they need to also see example. They need to see example of people doing it, serving it that way. In that way, we can actually take care of Krishna. Another thing is that we can see that Krishna is always ready to help living entities. Krishna is super self-centered. Similarly, if we want to help ourselves, if we want to help others, then it's very important. So here, uh, we should be ready to extend ourselves to help others. Also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and demonstrated everyone how to practice Krishna. Krishna came, taught Bhagavad Gita, explained. So this both things, explaining, not just explaining, but also exemplifying, is very important. We not only talk about devotee care, but we also do devotee care. And then devotees, when they hear and they see, then they will also imbibe that. Similarly, we see Krishna, though is Supreme Person Godhead and he has so many things to do, but Krishna is always eager to help devotees. He expands himself, Paramatma is always there. And no matter whatever living it does, Krishna doesn't become negative about living it. Krishna's doors are always open. And Krishna is always accessible. Krishna, though he may be staying far away in Golok Vrindavan, but he is also in the heart, and he is just one thought away. As soon as we remember Krishna, Krishna is there. Krishna is accessible. So similarly, as devotee caretakers or caregivers, we have to be accessible people. When we are accessible, then people can take our help. If we are not accessible, then it's very difficult for people to take help. And then we see Krishna is an amazing caretaker. Why? Because Krishna is trustworthy. One can trust Krishna. Krishna says, Name Bhaktya Pranashyati. And we see how Krishna protected Pandavas. And all five Pandavas remain alive. Though all the big Maharathis, Atirathis in Battle of Kurukshetra were killed, all Pandavas were saved. Because Krishna told, My devotees will be protected. They will never perish. And he demonstrated also. So therefore, whatever Krishna says, one can trust. So Krishna is very trustworthy. So we also have to become trustworthy so that people can trust us. Because more people trust us, more they can listen to our suggestions, advice, and more they listen, more they can also grow in Krishna consciousness. Another aspect we see the of Krishna as a caretaker of living entities. Krishna is a very good listener, and he does not judge people and label people. Like we see in beginning of Bhagavad, Arjuna is speaking whole chapter, Krishna is just hearing. It is only in second chapter when Arjuna said, I want to surrender to you, I surrender to you, O Krishna. Please guide me. What is the right thing to do now? Similarly, we as a caretaker, we also should be good listener and we should not judge devotees, label devotees. Rather, we should always see all devotees in a brighter side. See the positive side. Another aspect of Krishna's care is that Krishna creates systems, symbiotic systems. Like we see, human beings breathe oxygen and leave carbon dioxide. And plants, they breathe carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. So interdependent. Krishna creates Varna, Brahmasitra, Vaishuddha, where their interdependence is there. So similarly, in the beginning, one devotee, two devotee, five devotee, 10 devotee, maybe 20 devotee, we may be able to take care personally. But things become big, then we alone may not be able to take care of everyone. So we need team. We need more members to take care of, devotees. We need to have a system, like we have devotee care system or council system. So together, one can care for devotees. Alone, it's very, very challenging. We see Krishna's care is unmotivated. Similarly, our care should also be unmotivated. We should not think, let me serve this devotee, and then after that, I expect something material. No. Only expectation is that should become very wonderful devotee of Krishna, should bless him, and he should advance to Krishna consciousness and perfect his life and go back on back. That expectation we can have, but we should not expect anything material. Another aspect of Krishna's care is that Krishna is very personal. He takes care of every devotee very personally. Every person is unique. Similarly, we should understand that every person is unique, so we have to take care of devotees personally. Not that same formula may work for everybody. Everybody is in different situation, there are different time, place, circumstances, situations. So accordingly, we have to help people, guide people. Another aspect of Krishna's care is wholesome. Krishna takes care of physical needs, emotional needs, spiritual needs. Similarly, Krishna is very loving, kind, encouraging, appreciative. At the same time, Krishna also chastises, punishes, rectifies. There's balance, wholesome, not just one-sided. Similarly, when we are taking care of devotees, we have to take care of their physical needs, emotional needs, spiritual needs. We also have to inspire devotees to take care of their studies nicely. And definitely we should encourage devotees, but when required, on one privately, we can also rectify them, correct them if they are going in wrong direction. Also, we see Krishna's care is reciprocal. Ye yathamam prapaddati. More devotee servants, more Krishna takes care. Similarly, we see in Krishna, more people take commitment in Krishna, more we should take care of them. New person may be chanting 1 round, so we are committed to take care. But now somebody starts chanting 4 rounds. Then our commitment to take care of them should increase. Now somebody starts chanting 16 rounds. Then our commitment to take care of him increases even more further. And then somebody shifts to voice, starts at a morning program and following everything. Then our commitment towards him increases even more. So we see more person surrenders to Krishna, Krishna more gives proper care. He respects a account. Similarly, we also have to reciprocate with people who are more committed. We should give more time, more encouragement, all these things. Not that we only give time to new people and old people who are committed, surrendered, they're sacrificing, we have no time for them. Also, we can see that Krishna's care is eternal. It's not that Krishna takes care of some living entity for some time and then gets frustrated and give it up. No. No matter whatever living entity does, Krishna never leaves living entity. He's always thinking how to deliver him, how to rectify, how to help him. So we see Krishna has that mode of caring for his parts and parcel living entities. We see Chaitanya has that compassionate heart, and he has come in that mode, compassionate mode to deliver everybody. And we saw in the past time, Shivananda had such a nice devotee care mentality. He was concerned for arranging prasad accommodation, transport, all yatris, 200 plus devotees. And along that, he also took care of dog. He arranged separate servants to cook him. And when he was lost, he sent 10 people to search him. And when he didn't get, he felt so sorry. He was fasting. I have done offense. So we see what a wonderful devotee care mode of Shivan said. So we can learn from all these wonderful personalities. Now we also can care for other devotees. And more we care for devotees, more devotees will feel homely, they'll feel comfortable, and they'll get a sense of belongingness to ISKCON. And then one can also serve nicely in society. So yes, we are happy that many devotees are coming, but we also have to work hard to see that every devotee who has come feels cared for, and they remain in Krishna consciousness till last breath. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram. Anybody has any comment, any discussion, anything? Yes, Vishwadi Prabhu.
Krishna Prabhu. So, Prabhu, we understand. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for the class, for like right understanding that how to deal with the all people, all devotees, first initial devotees and senior devotees. Prabhuji, the problem which I generally face and understand, it's a challenging for me that when we interact with our family people, we expect more. Though we have all philosophical understanding, but interacting with the family people, expectation, so that patience is not there. So, like how to understand that situation and how to move on.
I'm trying to understand your question. Your question is that because we have more expectation from family people and we have less patience, then our dealings with family people doesn't become appropriate, and maybe we may be insensitive and we may not properly take care of them. Is that the question?
Yeah.
And
Yes, Prabhu.
how to take care?
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
you are saying that in family we have more expectation.
Yes.
So we have to
Patience.
reduce expectation.
We sometimes behave with the philosophically with family people, but limit is very less. Maybe
Yeah.
dealing with them, we try to do that little more, but not with family people. It happens.
When we deal with outsiders, when we deal with new people, we are very wonderful. When we deal with regular devotees, we are less wonderful. And when we deal with intimate devotees, we are obnoxious or something like that. Na? So it should be other way around. We have to deal with the most intimate devotees, close members more intimately. And yes, we should deal with devotees also nicely and with new people also. This thing. So rather, more people's commitment is there in our relationship, more people's commitment is there in Krishna consciousness, more we need to give ourselves and more we need to serve them actually. Should be other way around. But generally, it goes ulta in practical things. Because material world is actually topsy-turvy. Material world, we take people for granted. And in material world, instead of service attitude, we have a different attitude, different opposite attitude. Seva bhav, we are expecting others to do our seva. And we think, okay, I will serve world, but these people should serve me. If these people serve me, then I can serve the world. No? So that is our mentality. And if intimate people doesn't serve us, and then we get upset. Outsider, we don't expect they should serve us. We think I should serve them because we think I am their servant and I have to serve them. But actually, by Krishna consciousness means is little different. Krishna consciousness, in every relationship, we have this mode of servant. And we think, oh, in this relation, how I can serve. Like we say, Prabhupada took care of new people very much, but Prabhupada took care of his servants very nicely. His secretaries even more personally. Now, recently Gopal Krishna Maharaj departed. Gopal Krishna Maharaj used to take care of his many devotees nicely, but his servants and close secretary very, very intimately. So, because these personalities understand that we are servant of everyone. We are servant of our servants also. Like Maharajas, they may have their servants or secretaries, but they consider them to be servant of them also. And the relationship is based on that service. They don't think that, oh, he is supposed to serve me. They think I have supposed to serve him. So, so this mood that any interaction we are having with anyone, one should try to think that I am the servant of other person and I have to serve him or her. And how I can do that. And more we consciously remember, and with that mood we do, then the relations will become actually more better and better. But we think that, okay, people have to serve me. Then it becomes little challenging. I can understand because we are in material world, we are with material consciousness. Naturally, we expect others to serve us, and we don't think that I am servant of others and I have to serve others. Therefore, we have to keep on hearing again and again, and we have to associate with those who have this service attitude. Like you see, Prabhupada, how personal he was and how much service attitude he had. He used to serve his servants. Similarly, if you sit with senior devotees or leaders in ISKCON, actually, they're very, very personal. Like for general people, they're personal and very caring, but for those who are intimate, they're even more caring. Like, similarly, I have seen also Ratna Maharaj. He's very caring in general, but those who work closely with him, he's extremely caring. And like that. No? So, because they have more commitment, they have surrendered more, they have taken more responsibility. So, like that. Similarly, in wherever in relationship there is more commitment, then we also have to commit ourselves more. So in family relation there is more commitment, so we also have to commit ourselves more, give priority, and it's a challenge because of our material consciousness is always challenged. So we have to spiritualize our consciousness again and again, hearing. It's a struggle, but when we see other devotees, exemplary devotees who are taking care in an exemplary way, that can inspire us. So, in material world, familiarity breeds contempt. In material world, we start taking people for granted. All these things happen. So we have to struggle hard that our intimate relationship should not become uh, family breed content. That should not happen. Rather, we have to consciously see how we can follow this six loving exchange. Dadati priti goina guyama keti mante bojte shared priti lakshan. Not only outside people need, but also with our close uh, people, we need to do these things consciously. Unless we do this six loving exchanges consciously, relationship will not become better. By default, it will become bitter. So we have to always keep on struggling ourselves to remind spiritual principles. Remind that every interaction I'm having, I should interact in such a way with mood of servitude, with service attitude, and I should not take devotees for granted. No. So we have to keep on reminding ourselves again and again. Definitely, it's a struggle, but we have to keep on struggling. We have to keep on remembering. We can have to keep on reminding others. Another amazing thing is that if we start preaching to others, we'll force to follow also. If we like tell others, hey, please take care of your chanting nicely, no, please chant 16 rounds. That will force uh, ourselves also to chant. Similarly, we can tell others, oh, please take care of devotees. Then that will force us also to take care of those. So we can tell, okay, when you meet devotees, are you taking care of your family, you're taking care of wife, your children, this, we should please pay attention. When we tell others, that will push us also to take care of. So generally, whatever we struggle, we can read about it, hear about it, and talk about it. So, and then when we start talking, then that things keep on coming in our mind, and that gives a reminder. And maybe then slowly we can start applying. Some application may be difficult, but we can always start with one step. So maybe you can tell, what do you think can be done practically to improve that situation? Because everybody's situation is different, unique, and all these things.
So I was not able to find the solution, but definitely solutions which when we hear from senior Vaishnavas, it helps us. The way you reminded me a few minutes back about how Maharajas deal with their personal assistants, they take care of more. It is
Yeah,
giving me
personal
insight.
servants, they get more care than out other people. Yeah.
It gives me insight that it is not about that mood that they are doing. Like we have to be intimate, more intimate to them, more our service towards them, but should be more in a reciprocation. So hearing from seniors like definitely will help me because we keep on thinking the solution from our side. It's not giving actually the solution.
Also, another thing we can do, that if some other person has this problem, what advice we'll give, we can think.
Okay.
So because we have learned so much philosophy, we actually know the solution. So if you think, what advice I can give to others in this situation, and then we can follow that advice.
Yes. Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hari. Parpo, happy to see you. What is time there for you?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. 10:40 here.
You are in temple or you are somewhere else?
Temple, Prabhu.
Okay, great. I thought you arranged some BYC, MIT BYC, some flat, Maybe Krishna will, we can arrange something. So, I'm coming in 31st August.
Jai, this is it's wonderful,
Krishna
Prabhu.
willing. Krishna willing.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay. Okay, so I think time is up now. Huh? Oh, we I think crossed the timing. I didn't realize. So, Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Shivananda Sen ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Somebody, Arga, somebody else saying something. Fine. Thank you. Mukul, you want to add something before we conclude? You are unmute. Huh?
Yes, but this is this was very inspiring to see. Actually, in this way, we can see how we simply by seeing uh, learning the dealings of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the Acharyas, we can learn so much of how we have to act. We just have to peep in the lives of the Acharyas. We can understand. We can learn everything from that. So it's like the same way as uh, just like Srila Prabhupada would say, do as I did, preach as I preached. So uh, it's always the same. This is like a formula for leading life. Learn from the
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes. Dev Mataji, Devvati Mataji, would like to say something? Add something?
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Danat Nam. Yes, very important, Prabhu, for us. And yeah, we have received so much. We should care for devotees, and the other person who is on the receiving end should grow. So, what I thought that this class should not be taken in the wrong spirit. Like when devotees, devotees will care for us because they are magnanimous, but we should be on our part full of gratitude. So, like Vishwadip Prabhu was mentioning, yeah, when people are very close to us, we take them for granted. So if Guru Maharaj is giving extra care to those who are personally serving, same way the servants also should feel extra gratitude. So it's both way relationship that helps in growing, because we have also like Nanda Maharaj, we have received so much, but when we receive, on the receiving end, our gratitude should be increase. We should not think everyone just should take care of me. So it's like they say in grihastha life also, no? It's not that husband should take care of me and like husband think wife should take care of me. Both should take care of each other. So that becomes selfless and reciprocal, and that is true for every devotee relationships. So this is what I wanted to share. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ki jai, Shivanand Sen ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Go Premanande.
Krishna